Okay, to start off the eyes, I'm applying an eyeshadow primer all over my lids, and this will just help really bring out the shadows I'm about to use and make sure they last all day. And the shadow I'm going to be using is this light, like really light brown, almost rosy shadow from this Love and Beauty palette I got from Forever 21. It was under $4 and it's just a super gorgeous palette. I really love it, so I'm happy I got that. And I'm just using a shader brush to pack that color all along my lid, from lash line almost up to the eyebrow, making sure to really pack on the color, and then I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend out the edges because we don't want any harsh lines. I've really been loving this eyeshadow because for being as pale as I am, it's hard to find kind of a neutral brown shadow that I can use on my lids and not look too dark and gothy, and this color is perfect. It blends in with my skin really well, and it's just a gorgeous all over lid color to really warm up the eye. Next, I am taking this silver shimmery cream stick, and I'm using that to basically line my upper lids. I'm creating a pretty thick line. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We're going to diffuse it in just a minute, but I'm using that basically as a base for the eyeshadow I'm going to use next. So apply a really thick line all along the lash line. Now I'm going to use my finger to lightly blend that color in, just a tiny bit. I'm not smudging it around or anything. I'm just tapping it with my finger to kind of warm it up and just blend it into my lid without having that distinct line to it. Next up, I am taking this metallic silver baked eyeshadow in a small little flat brush, and I'm going to put that shadow right on top where I put that liner. So nowhere else. It's just going to really help stick to where that cream shadow was so that it doesn't go flying everywhere else, but it'll really make it look shiny and super metallic on the eye without looking too crazy. And I just really like how lining the eyes with this color really does brighten them up, and it gives it kind of an edge. And the cool of that silver against the warm of the brown, I think looks really gorgeous. To line my eyes, I'm using my favorite brown pen eyeliner, and I'm just going to create a slight cat eye. And this is how I usually do it. I create the line where I want the cat eye to be first on both lids, and then I finish up with actually filling it in and creating that line. But just kind of creating the initial flick really helps me to make sure that both of the eyes are even without lining everything first and then messing up and then having to start over. So just my little tip, that is how I do my usual cat eye. For finishing touches on the eyes, I'm just applying that cream stick again at the inner corners of the eyes to really brighten them up. And then I'm using that shadow with a little sponge tip applicator just at the outer corners of my lower lids to really just complete the look and connect the top and bottom lids. Now it's time to curl your lashes, and I'm applying a black mascara to the top and bottom lashes. But I'm only applying it at the outer corners of the lower lashes. For the cheeks, I'm using this really bold, like hot peach, almost nearly tangerine blush. And the way that I normally apply my blush is pretty weird. I like to really condense the color in one spot. I just move the brush in that one area continuously to really create just like the doll circles on my cheeks, and then I blend it out with my fingers. I like the look that it gives. I feel it gives that really like just in from a cold day kind of look, and I really like it. So it looks goofy. You don't have to do it that way, but that is how I normally apply my blush. And for the lips, I am just using this, like it says, a tea rose color. It's kind of the perfect rosy color without getting too dark. It doesn't verge on mauve, but it's a really pretty rose color. And I think it looks really great with this look. It's neutral, but it's still a nice pop of color. Once the lips are done, that is it for this look. It's a super simple, like mostly nude, but still kind of edgy. Perfect for the daytime look, and I really enjoy it. I've worn it quite a bit lately, and I think it's really nice. Again, I love the contrast between the cool and warm shadows, and I love this look, so I hope you did too, and I will see you in my next video.